up and welcome back to week 2 of building Scarif in Lego. Now before we get started, please like and subscribe to stay up to all new updates and videos of building Scarif and all the mini mocks and news update videos I have on the channel. But without further ado, let's just get right into this. Now, what we're going to be focusing on in this week's episode, we're actually going to be starting the layout of the mock. How we want to get this looking, all the islands, all the little placements, all the big stuff that we need to get done in this mock to be able to start building. And we're going to begin to also build one of the main islands on the mock, which I'm so excited. I've been really kind of excited to get the different kind of styles and building techniques I want to use in creating this, of course. So yeah, guys, this is a pretty big week for us that we're going to finally decide all the shaping of all the island sizes and how we want to actually make it look. If we want to make it look more like Star Wars Battlefront 2, so the original Star Wars Battlefront, or like a mixture of what I'm trying to do with acting scenes from the movies and all the games and stuff like that into one awesome mock. But yeah, guys, let's just dive into it right now. Okay, guys, we are out in the building room. Now I have kind of written down exactly, or kind of roughly what I want this whole mock to look like. And as you can see here, what I want to do is I want to add aspects of all the little scenes we see from Rogue One, even though we don't all see it all together, it's all kind of separate, but I want to try to combine it into one. And also add elements from the Scarif map from the both Battlefront games that came out, because I want to add aspects from them. So this is what I have here. So what I want to do here is I want to have like a little island kind of going this way, kind of like gets a little smaller, strips down. And then right here, this is like the water. So we're going to see right here, and these are just represent islands. Now, so this is like the main island I want to make right here, the main big island that will go in the middle of the whole base plate here. And this will be the landing pad where you have the bunker, and then we have the little railway where they can transport all the goods to the Citadel. And then right here we have a little spot where we can put some TIE strikers. And I'm debating if we have enough space, we put it right here, or we'll put it over here at this landing pad, because this is gonna be another little island a little far off. I'm trying to figure out if I want to make it just like this whole island is a separate thing, where I can have different kind of bridges, maybe a bridge going to this one and this one, because this is what the little bridge stand out. We kind of see those in the Star Wars Battlefront games, because I want to add aspects of them to that. And then over here, this is AT-AT, because I want AT-AT either walking through, kind of like brushing through the jungle here, kind of stepping over on the trees, is shooting down the rebels, or walking in the water with the stormtroopers. And now over here, we have kind of different islands I may want to add. We'll see when we get there. And then this is another kind of island stretch over here where we have another bunker on the side with the I'll kind of show you a picture of what I'm kind of representing. There's like another little kind of base that goes down the side over here. So that's what I want to try to do here, where this is where like Chirrut and they make all their sacrifices and stuff like that, where the Death Troopers come in. This will be like that kind of scene. So yeah, and if we kind of back out here, we're actually out here, and this is what I've actually come up with so far. I started to lay out the outline for the one island coming in on this side, just very roughly trying to get an idea of exactly the shaping I want. And then I started roughly making out the main middle island right here, and then the second island coming in on this side, Now, I don't know if I'm going to add a little island on this side. I don't really know if I want to, because I kind of like this part kind of being knowing, like kind of getting the representation that this is like a vast ocean, kind of that side, because it still needs a good ocean part of the sand and the water over here. And then the ocean will kind of go over here, and then maybe make a little spot over here. I'm not really sure, because I do want to add like multiple spots where there's like little bridge connections or stuff like that between the islands, because I think that's really cool. It gives some more industrial aspect to Scarif. But as we come over here, I want to show y'all exactly what I've been kind of working on. So as you can see here, I'm kind of working on making the kind of the darker wet sand, kind of brushing up over here, and then making the actual sand itself kind of goes up in layers a little bit, because it is kind of a little hill, it can't all be flat. So like the beach will kind of come up a little bit and go like that. But another thing I want to add here, I want to see like what y'all think about the water, because I'm going to add, these are both going to be used. This is using the kind of the light tan of the water tiles on top, and this is the dark tan. Now I'm just wondering, should I use just all the light tan kind of mostly throughout, and add the dark tans like little spots of like little darkness, because you can kind of see here in this picture that they add there's little darker spots to the water. So I just add mostly this water, because I want to make it clear blue, like very awesome looking clear water. And then this kind of adds some more like a muddier aspect, but this will probably be, what I'm thinking, this will be like the less used one, and use this one most. But let me know down below what y'all think. But yeah, I started working on just little details on the beach here. Really excited actually for this. This is really cool. And I've been kind of working on, I have these big giant base plates right here that'll be kind of used for the main sand. But yeah, I'm super excited, guys. We're actually starting building and kind of forming the islands here. So I think I'm gonna continue to work on this side and then fully scope out the rest of the island since we have so much more base plates to work on here. So yeah, guys, let's just get right to it. All right, guys, we are back and I made some really cool progress here. Just kind of starting the beach. I did a little time lapse there, just as you saw, and started to work on just kind of the initial layout of what I was wanting to start the beach. Not really much going on here. I made a little kind of indention, little crater in the sand, trying to do little details as well. I put a little shore trooper just to give you kind of a perspective of what this is looking like. And then I plan to, so I think the AT-AT is gonna be like standing right here and shooting down on the rebels. Just because you kind of see like where they shoot like the rocket up and hit the AT-AT, something like that, or it might come from like the water over here. But either way, I want to have like put some big explosions, kind of where the sand's flying up and some fire and stuff like that happening. So I left a spot open for this to be an explosion. And then as well, I was just kind of marking out where exactly I want to start kind of the tree line and like the jungle line for this particular island. All these little sand green little pieces right here just kind of notify where I kind of want to start. Now I might move it over just a tad bit over because the beach doesn't need to be that big on this island. But what I started to do is here's like, of course, like a palm tree that I'll be putting down. And then I wanted to show y'all different references of what some of the actual bushes I want to make in Scarif. So I'm getting like inspiration for these bushes from actually Battlefront 2 that we see. So there's like these big bushes that are all around in that map. Now here's my first version. It's basically just stacking up these little leaf pieces and making this kind of cool, just kind of bush basically. So that is my first one. It's pretty solid. It'd be kind of going on like the side of the line. I'd have to make tons of those, but like those are kind of more of an average kind of size bush, kind of a bigger bush. But then I made two more versions over here. Now this one is done with some of the smaller kind of pieces, kind of wrapped around. It's because I'm trying to make like a circle in a way with those kind of bushes. And then I would make a bush like this as well. So I would build this up all the way and kind of have it like that. But like there's like 3 different options I can do for like the bushes around like the Scarif and stuff like that. Of course I would want to do other kind of variations of trees and like plants and stuff like that, but like those are kind of some big ones I want to do. And then of course I know put a little palm tree here, another one of these really nice curved palm trees. I can make a lot of different kind of shapes and stuff like that. Just kind of showing and prototyping ideas for the actual forest area of the Scarif mock. So this is looking really cool. I'm actually so excited. This is actually, I know it's very little progress that we have so far, but I'm really excited. So I'm gonna continue to work on this, probably work on the water and continue this whole island right now. And here we have it, everyone. We are back, and I've made quite a bit of progress on Scarif, and I have to say, it's starting to come together pretty nicely, at least for this first beginning of this island. Now, as you can see here, I did some more work on the water, just kind of spread out a little more, just kind of showing y'all my idea for the water. If you have any more suggestions on how I can make this look better, just let me know down in the comments below. I'm very open to it. That's why I only did a little bit this week. If I need to just take this down and redo it, I can. And then I continue to kind of build out the beach and kind of put some bushes and trees down, just to kind of give y'all a representation of what this might look like. I might move some stuff in the final thing, but I was kind of showing y'all how these bushes and everything would look just kind of on the tree line. We have of course, destroyed palm tree falling over on fire. We have kind of the big explosion over here where the rebel trooper is going out. And then of course we have the rest of the beach kind of being built over here. We have I put a little few figures in here just to give you all a visual representation. And then we go over here, we can kind of see where I'm lining out where like the tree line will be for the mock, just going on the side, because like where the wet sand and then the tree line going all the way down this whole entire mock. And as you also can see, I actually worked more on the bigger section of the big island, where I started putting down all like the wetter sand on the little sides and the edges here, and started working on the actual kind of sand beachy part of the mock, which is really, really cool. But I have to say, this is coming along very well. I'm super excited with the progress I've made this week. Of course, we have so much to do, but that's why this is only kind of the first official week of building, and we made some great progress here so far, guys. And I'm actually really excited on how this is gonna look very cinematic. I feel when I'm like actually done with it. All the different colors look so nice together with the greens, the blues, and the tans. So much more colorful than Geonosis, but yeah, guys, this is what I'm gonna be doing. So we're gonna continue next week. We're gonna continue to actually finish this all out, and I can't wait to do that. And actually probably get this whole island finished is probably what we're gonna do for week 3 actually. So yeah, guys, really, really awesome. Hope y'all enjoyed this week of building Scarif in Lego, and I'll see y'all next week.